The second editing trick I want to share with you is how to leverage Vizard's smart reframing and auto-edit features, which will completely eliminate those tedious manual tasks. Think of smart reframing as an intelligent, automatic crop and focus assistant that rescales your footage to fit any aspect ratio, whether that's vertical, square, or classic landscape. It goes beyond simple zooming because it actively tracks your subjects and objects, ensuring the most important parts of your video stay perfectly centered. Imagine you have filmed a long, horizontal interview on a DSLR, but you desperately need to turn it into vertical content for social media. Normally, you would spend hours messing with keyframes and scale sliders, hoping you do not accidentally crop out something crucial, like hand gestures. With Vizard, you simply drop your long video into the tool, pick your desired format, and let the AI analyze the footage to choose the best crops for you. It essentially handles all the heavy lifting, allowing you to focus on the storytelling rather than the technical grunt work. My workflow usually starts by importing a long video, setting a vertical target, and letting the system flag the moments most likely to perform well. This auto-editing feature detects high engagement parts like punchlines or strong reactions and suggests them as ready-to-post bite-sized clips. You can preview every suggested clip, make slight adjustments, and drag the bounding box if you want to tweak exactly where the framing sits. If you prefer to maintain manual control, you can easily nudge the frame or zoom in without wrestling with complex sliders. Most of the time, letting the auto-framing do the work is sufficient, as it intelligently disables redundant controls so you do not fight the AI. If the tool accidentally centers on the wrong person, you can simply override the framing on a specific clip-by-clip basis. The real win here is how the tracking keeps a moving subject in the center of the frame throughout the entire shot. In a traditional editor, you would have to manually keyframe the position for every move. But Vizard makes it as simple as import, choose, and export. If you are dealing with very fast-paced action, you can even switch to an aggressive tracking profile to handle that quicker movement. However, it is important to be realistic because clips that are shot sideways or contain highly stylized graphics might need a quick manual fix first. If your clip is rotated incorrectly, simply rotate it back to the proper orientation before you let Vizard work its magic. When it comes to graphics like text overlays or lower thirds, you might need to make a couple of minor manual adjustments to ensure everything stays readable. If a graphic does not get reframed correctly, you can simply use the transform tools to scale it down to 50% for that perfect fit. For animated elements that move out of frame, a little bit of manual keyframe shifting is all it takes to preserve your animation. Another effective technique is to nest your graphics or group them together so the software treats them as a single movable unit. Nesting is a tiny, simple step that prevents a lot of potential headaches when you are working with complex assets. The real-time saver is the batch processing, where Vizard takes a 10-minute horizontal video and automatically creates several vertical clips at once. This functionality is the difference between spending an entire afternoon editing versus just a few minutes of cleanup. If a generated crop starts to drift, you can easily set a keyframe to anchor the frame exactly where you want it to stay. And if you ever make a mistake or get chaotic with your edits, there is always an option to revert back to the original generated path. I am often asked why I choose Vizard over traditional manual workflows like Premiere, and the answer is simple: it is the perfect middle ground. While mobile apps are fun for single clips, they lack the robust batch processing and organizational power you need for a consistent content calendar. With Vizard, you get automation for the framing, but also the connectivity to schedule your posts and keep everything in one place. The auto-schedule and content calendar features are massive, helping you remove the daily grind of manual uploading. Always remember to do a quick final scan of your auto-generated clips before you publish to catch any minor graphic errors. By exporting presets for your vertical shorts, you can turn one long recording into weeks of social media content without ever burning out. Vizard won't replace your creative brain, but it will certainly cut out the grunt work so you can focus on the fun, artistic parts. If you are ready to be consistent with your short-form content, this is the practical tool that is going to save you countless hours. Let me know in the comments if you want a walkthrough of my exact export settings and caption templates next.